standing here right by your side. I will be standing here till the end of time. I will be standing here all through the night, till the stars align. Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making moves. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. We're rising, we're falling, we're making moves. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me.
Hi, guys. How is everybody?
Give me just a second. I got to give my son directions to the doctor's office, and then I'll come on.
Okay, you just said that live, right?
Oh.
All right, I'll see you.
I'll be there in a minute.
All right, bye, hon.
Bye.
Hey, guys. We're gonna try something new, sort of new. Hi, it's me. Yeah, no makeup, no nothing, guys. How is everybody this morning? Yes, thank you, May. I'll press thumbs up. Hello, where's Summer? Grandma D. How is everybody this morning? I hope I am not beautiful, but thank you for flipping like that. Hang on, let me grab my glasses, guys. Well, the glare's killing us now. Sorry. There we go. Well, I don't know where. Oh, I guess it's coming off the computer. Anyways, I guess we'll just do it like that, huh? Shalima, I've got to teach everybody how to say your name, honey. I see people struggling all the time to learn how to say it. Only natural beauty people don't need makeup like you. Are you saying I do need makeup? I need makeup. I never get on camera without makeup on, at least a little bit, until today. Thank you, Victoria. I appreciate it. Hello, Angie. Guys, I'm just bored and didn't get to do what I needed to do for my apartment today, and I just wanted to hang out with you guys. You all make me smile. So I thought I'd come on here and give it a whirl. Trust me, not many people have seen me without makeup. Not on here anyways. Well, thank you, Robin. I appreciate that. I appreciate all y'all's kind words. Of course not. I'm saying you're naturally beautiful. You don't need makeup. Oh, okay. Thank you, sweetheart. Maybe I just read it wrong. We are all family here. We wouldn't be upset if you wore Starkers. If you were, okay. I get it. See, that's why I need my glasses, but the glare off the computer makes it impossible for me to put them on. Thank you all. So what are we going to talk about, guys? Do y'all want to talk about the cases, or do you just want to talk about other crap or recipes? We'll talk about music. Thank you, Angie. I appreciate that so much, sweetheart. A person's personality is only a reflection of the people they are talking to. So that makes each and every one of you guys just as beautiful as you're trying to say I am. You want to talk about summer, May? Okay. What normally I don't. The only time if I'm going somewhere important or if I'm going on camera for some reason, which isn't very often. Hello, Miss Mary. I see you're here, Chickie. You want to talk about Ronnie Lawson? Okay. Good afternoon, Dana Kay. I guess I've gotten comfortable enough with you guys that I really don't care what anybody thinks because I that's was one of my biggest things is I always worry too much about what other people think of me. Well, hello, Miss April. You go right ahead and enjoy your lunch. Beauty lies within, not on the outside. I agree, hun. I'm glad to see you too, Dana Kay. I really don't. I can't stand the silence, guys. I wish we could play music. I swear I do. You guys know how much I like music. Everything. Did you guys? I want to know. Did anybody get the thing of the other day when I did the memorial video for Kylie? The song that I played. Okay, the song "Dancing in the Sky" by Danny or Lizzie and Danny and Lizzie. That where they're talking about someone passed away and they went up to the sky and they're asking how they're doing now, and I'm okay, that song that I played in that video the other day, I don't know if y'all realized it or not, but it's the reverse angle. It's the person who has passed and went to heaven, and it's their point of view answering the song, saying it is beautiful up here, and I am singing in the choir, and I am dancing. And I had found that the night before, and I just thought that was so beautiful to see the reverse side of it. I can't believe nobody has been arrested. Summer has been alone out there for over a year. Too long. That's true. I wonder who was going to be that we just got notification. Tennessee Valley Fair announces the cancellation of a major concert performer. I wonder who was supposed to be performing and they didn't. Or they backed out. Hello, Charlie K. Someone is taking some flowers to Nicole's grave. So happy. Oh, that's awesome, honey. Hope you're feeling better, Charlie. Are you feeling better, Charlie? Nana, if you get a chance, listen to Lauren Daigle's song called I Will Rescue. Honey, I do. I listen to that. I had Tina sing that for the vigil I did online for Summer at the 1 year mark of her disappearance. I had Tina sing that song. She learned how to play it and had the words to it in 3 days. You ought to go back and listen to it. It's really good. Good morning, Beverly. You're 18,000 or 1,800 miles away. Oh. You guys have to excuse the smoking. Kathy, what are you doing changing your name again? Why would you name it toilet water? Even though I'm gone, no, I don't think I have heard that song, honey. I'll have to look it up. Hello, Miss Carrie. I'm getting ready to drive, but I'm here listening. Okay, well, we're glad you're here listening. You didn't see that? Well, you can go back. There's a video, and I think it's still on my community tab too. You can go and listen to it. Sauerkraut Sue calls me toilet water. No, she don't. What? Dang huzzy. She ought not call you that. That's not right. But of course, then, I mean, you are calling her Sauerkraut Sue. So, you know. But no, she shouldn't call you toilet water. Is This Life by Westlife is my funeral song. Oh, I've never heard that either. I asked two of my granddaughters, the two granddaughters that say they sing. The rest of them can all sing, but these two actually sing. And I asked both of them if they would learn Dancing in the Sky so they could sing it at my funeral. I have my funeral all planned out, guys. There was a body found in Clark County yesterday. I don't know who or what it was, in a car burnt. Oh, wow. Do you know, as far as I can find out, they still have not released anything on those remains from Bristol that they found May 30th? Robin, they found a 35-year-old female, mother of 5. Oh. These people going missing is becoming an epidemic, in my opinion. So sad. It is sad, and it is an epidemic, and it's one that we've got to find a cure for. Does anyone know when the Wells' next court date is for the boys? No, but by everybody's calculations, it should be in October at some point. Toilet water serves a purpose. Yeah, it does. It flushes the shit away. And that's what you're going to do, is flush all the shit that Jody Sue slings out there away and get rid of the damn lies. Ain't that right, Kathy? Tell her, keep her damn name. You're going to show what she's like in real life. You know, Kathy, we really need to take a drive up there and go see her. I know where she lives. Walk up to her and say, okay, now you want to call me toilet water? See what she says. Oh, she calls Rebecca's toilet water now instead of coleslaw. I wish law enforcement would ban her from YouTube. Yeah. I heard a creator called Kylie something horrible, and it really pissed me off. Who was it? And what did they call her? It is weird. No, still no info. I don't know if it's going to be on the 26th or not, Robin. That's just Don B's calculation because of when they had the first hearing. I honestly believe we will see movement in Summer's case after the parental rights get taken away from them with the boys. I truly do. Just hang in there a little bit longer. I'm trying, honey, but it's really starting to make me mad. I mean, really make me mad. Like, I'm ready this evening to just cuss, just start screaming and yelling and throwing a fit, and daring Ronnie Lawson to come on my panel. Dare Ronnie Lawson, send me a damn application. See if I wouldn't fill it out and go up there for a damn interview and tell them what they're damn doing wrong. I promise you I would. Wasn't the mother of 5 the one Scott did at post on when she was found? Don't remember her name. I don't know, honey. I didn't hear about that lady. No, Nana, why go find trouble? Let her be. Because I'm just in that kind of mood right now, Robin, or April, sorry. I'm just in that kind of mood for the last few days. I have been. Everything's just been getting on my nerves. And this crap about them not bothering to even look for summers really ticking me off. And I really want to cuss, but I don't want to offend you ladies. Uh, to clean the toilet. Good morning. Good morning. And I don't understand your wording, Genevieve. What do you think the chance is that D and W will get the boys back? You mean D and C will get the boys back? Because where is proof that we personally have seen to show anything? I mean, it's true. We really don't. I was talking to Lana this morning. Sorry, Nano for Life. And because she was saying, I forget what it was, but she said something, about Candace didn't want Summer to begin with, that she was trying to give Summer to Grandus when she was born. And I'm not taking up for Dawn and Candace, but come on, we need to stick to the facts. Can anybody show me a video at any point in time where Candace or Dawn or Grandus or anybody for that matter that was involved in that baby's birth? Can anybody show me where Candace says that she didn't want that baby and that she was going to give her away? Or was that just another rumor that got started on Facebook because it sounded good? I mean, we really do need to just stick to the facts and stop relying on all these rumors that have been going around. They aren't parents. They don't deserve the title. Well, I mean, I agree. They called her a whore. Jesus. Well, Lord, forgive them for doing that. They were wrong and they shouldn't have done that. That's a baby girl. It's usually either the 15th month mark or the 18th month. That's why I'm asking. Oh, okay. I don't care for Andy B either. Neither of them care about Summer. They just about filling their own pockets. I agree. Of course, there's a lot of people on here that are like that. I figured it was French, Genevieve. It's printed on all perfume bottles. I used to get perfume, and if I didn't like it, I would use it to make the guest bathroom to smell good when I had company. Oh, okay. That makes sense then. Oh, because yeah, some people call it toilet water perfume. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think they will get them back because they didn't do anything about these. CPS told them was required to get them back. True. I don't think they really want to get them back. They are a terrible person for calling her that. She shouldn't have been called that. But I still do ask the good Lord above to forgive them. For they know not what they do. And if they knew what they were doing, more than likely they wouldn't have called her that. I think because I haven't followed from the start, I didn't hear all of the chat room talk. It's interesting to see what people say and what I find when looking. When you get older and think back on your youth, you realize that Callie was still a child. She was sheltered and totally out of her element. Surely the older girls around her had to be aware of that. Yes, I'm positive they are. And I spoke with someone yesterday who honestly and truly believes, and Lord forgive us if we're wrong, but this person looking at all the aspects of the Kylie Rodney case believes that Sammy intentionally set that party up with the intention of what happening. She believes Sammy is responsible for that child's death. She believes that the reason Sammy took off walking down the highway after she left the party was because her clothes were wet, because she drove the car into the water herself. And she thinks that's why she took off walking down the highway, is so that nobody would see that her clothes were wet. There's a whole lot more that goes along with that theory, guys, but basically that sums it up. And she believes that Sammy will be charged. It was probably Doug. Who was probably Doug? Doug wouldn't have called Kylie that. Doug's a lot of things, but he's not. I mean, he's been on Sammy from the get-go. I don't think he would have said that about Kylie. I had a new case similar to the Wells get brought to my attention from California yesterday. I'm pissed. This case mimics everything, and I am worried about these children involved. Wow. Do you want to come up and tell us about it, Genevieve? I'd love to hear it. Like I said, guys, I'm just in here hanging out. Not Doug. Someone called JT. Okay. What case is that? Oh, the name. What is the name of the case, Genevieve? Did y'all hear about that little Lillian? I can't think of the name now. Constantine. Yeah, Lillian Constantine. She's 7 years old. Got gone out of Hannah, South Carolina this morning, I believe it is. Her father is known for, suicide and homicide, and he took her, and they're really in desperate need. I mean, they believe she's in immediate danger. So if you guys will go on my community tab or that video that I put out this morning, please share it as much as you can on anything you can. That little girl needs found bad and quick. No, it was someone unimportant because I can't remember who it was. It's the early stages of investigation. I am still waiting on court docs. Threats of kidnapping have already been made. Oh, wow. Genevieve, do you want to come up, honey? Nona, why weren't there any tire marks in the sand leading to the water? Why was Ellie not said anything about this? Dana Kate, I've gotten several different answers from people who are from that area, but the one that outweighs the other is the kind of terrain it is, the kind of sand. It's more like concrete because it's got the broken up cockle shells and the sand and everything, and it's a real hard surface. You're not going to get tire tracks in it like you do the sand, like regular soft sand. In my opinion, I may be wrong. I don't know why he did that. I don't know why he sent them away. I don't know why he sent the bikers away. I don't know why he sent EquiSearch away. But I would like to point out, people keep telling me, AWP don't do it unless it involves a car. They don't do it unless it involves a car. They don't look for just missing people. Well, I would like to point one thing out, and all that might be true. But if they don't look for people, if there's not a car involved, then why did AWP come and offer their services to begin with? So answer me that, guys. I seen that they'd recovered the little 8-year-old girl. They found her. I'm glad they did too. And then now they moved on to 3 other present day cases, by the way, from the Cali case. Yeah, exactly, Angie. The plain and simple fact is, guys, if they don't look for anybody, if it don't involve a car, then why did they offer their services in the first place? That's really agitating me because every time I turn around, somebody's like, well, they don't do it unless it involves a car. Well, if they don't do it unless it involves a car, then why did they come and offer to begin with? I mean, they knew the case before they talked to anybody and before they offered. They knew there was no car involved. If people could drive on it, it was not a sandy beach. It's a reservoir, and the sand was hard sand like concrete. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. I can try to connect, if nothing else, make people aware of the manipulation that people use and how authorities divert and discredit in botched reports until a child goes missing or is found dead. Exactly. Who was found? A little girl. I don't remember what her name is. She was a little girl out of Crossville. She was 8 years old. I thought it was a diver that offered these services, but someone showed proof it was AWP, so I don't know. Well, I think the other group did too. I think the other group was here as well. As a matter of fact, I think it was them that found that box off the bridge. And Ronnie Lawson told them, oh, well, we'll deal with it. And they're like, no, we can go back, and because they found some kind of like a trunk or something off the bridge in the water. And they offered to go back and pull it up. And Ronnie Lawson's like, no, we don't need your services no more. Just go on. We'll deal with it. And as far as I know, nobody ever went back out there and looked for that trunk. And if nothing else, AWP can go out there and look to see if they can see that box that's out there. But I mean, come on, guys. I mean, I've got it on my computer. I clipped it off a Don B's channel. But it plainly, you can see with sonar, you can see whether it be a tire or a bicycle or a car or a body. You can see all that with sonar under the water. So why would they only work with just cars? Well, how big about like a trunk, like a steamer trunk? I believe he does. Hey, Bob G. There was, I don't remember what video it was or who did the video, but there was, the guy came on and was talking. I don't know if he was talking on the phone or if he was just on this person's panel, but he was telling that him and the other guy that he was with had went out and they off of a bridge close to Don and Candace's house. So I'm assuming it's the bridge that Don B had talked about in that one video, the Henry Bridge or whatever it was. Because that's the closest one to Don and Candace's house with, deep water in it. But they said that there was a box they found, like a trunk type box. And they went back and reported it to, law enforcement, Ronnie, whoever it was. And Ronnie Lawson told them they would take it from there. And the guy's like, no, we don't care to go back and, get it and bring it out. And Ronnie Lawson's like, no, your services are not needed any longer. Just go ahead and go on home. And we've got it from here. And that was the last you ever heard about that box. Okay, you saw the email about Summer's case just yesterday. I seen where AWP said they were not needed. Exactly. They were told they weren't needed. A 9-year-old girl got shot in Liverpool, England by a stranger who was shooting someone who ran into a random house following the man. And I keep sitting here saying these words I'm not supposed to be saying. I doubt that I'll be able to monetize this live stream.
April Carroll, YouTube.
Guys, sorry, that's my sister-in-law. I probably need to turn my alarms down. My sister-in-law knows I was going live. She shouldn't be texting me in the middle of my live. Sorry about the interruption, guys. I turned my alarms off. Hello, Mimi Jean. I have not seen you in here in a long time. That's a big box. I was thinking one that a child could easily hold in their lap. No, we're talking one that could hold a child. The person's still at large. Well, hopefully everybody pray that that child makes it. He don't know that she's not in the water unless he knows exactly where she's at. And I still to this day, guys, and if anybody else can get anybody else to listen about this, where would be the if Summer was hidden, like there's no evidence, nobody will ever find her or whatever was said, where's the one place that somebody would hide a child? It would probably be the same place that the last child that went missing was found. Has anybody went and looked in that building on whatever Lawson's property it was where Kylie Trent was found? I mean, you really think anybody's going to go onto a Lawson's property to hunt for a child? Do you think maybe Don is that crooked that he would think that clearly and think, that'd be a good place to hide a child? Or Candace for that matter, or whoever. You also said they should look at that location. I've been saying that. Had to take some time off the case, was getting mad. This case is driving me nuts. And it's driving me nuts too, sweetheart. I think it's one reason why I've been in a really crappy mood for the last few days, probably a week. Right, he described it like a wooden box, yeah, but he said it was like a trunk. So that's what I was assuming was the size he was talking about, like a steamer trunk. See, yeah, they don't just deal with cars. Dana Kay says that they went to a marina somewhere where a large boat had sank to find and extract bodies from the waters. Exactly. Hi, Suzette. Hello, Frisco Chick. They need to tear down the house piece by piece. You have a question. Okay. Has it been proved the milk jug photo was taken on the 15th? No, it's not. And granted, with all my crazy theories, guys, y'all know how I am with my theories. I still think Marlena's the one that took that picture. That picture was on Marlena's phone and the video too. I think it was on her phone, and I believe that she sent that video and that picture to Candace's phone on the 15th. I think that picture was took before the 15th. Another channel was saying that Candace is pregnant. Can I verify? I will see what I can do. I mean, that might be why she's staying hidden off camera. And it wouldn't surprise me. But I've also heard that she was fixed after Summer was born. She had her tubes tied. They are all corrupted. Lawson should be removed off this case and replaced by people who don't have any connections with Don and or his family or neighbors. I think every one of those cops should be replaced. I don't think anybody working on this case should have any connection to, I don't think they should have any connection to Tennessee, period. You think it was Marlena too? Okay, but they have an area they know to look for the car boat, not just a single body. That's right, remain calm, but like the horse pond, they could go out there and look. They could go to the bridge that I was talking about and look. I mean, it's not, some people might consider it wasting money for them to go out there and spend their time and look and stuff. But if you didn't can look at it like that, at least we would know, that she wasn't dropped off a bridge, or, or she wasn't in a box. You believe what they've located was a toolbox from either a vehicle or a big metal box. Right, but I think that the tattoo thing where they're not on her fingers during the milk jug video, I think that's just the way the light was hitting, or the camera, the way the camera was videoing or whatever. Because guys, that's the name of her two oldest kids' dad. So she's had that tattoo for a long time. So it wasn't like she just recently got that tattoo after, Summer got gone. And I can't imagine Candace, if she don't bother putting makeup on her face, why she would bother putting makeup on her hands to cover something like that up. Nana, did you see? I think the last video Ernie did was with Candace, the one where she was at her fishing hole and said she had blank and was throwing up. And I swear she said, "Oh God, it smells so bad." I believe I remember her saying that. Yes. Hello, Charlotte. You've never heard of Marlena? Marlena is the mother of Summer's little friend, her best little friend. There's a picture of Summer and that little girl where Summer looks so sick, like she's from a third world country. She said, or it was said, there's a trap door that leads to a cellar type room underneath DNC's bed in the house on Ben Hill. Also, it said that Candace had a book she kept that logged DSA of kid. Wow, where did that come from? Do you know, Dana Kay? Right, they don't have to have sonar. They could just scuba dive. I agree. Or if we have any scuba divers here in Tennessee, Ronnie Lawson cannot say people can't go out there and scuba dive. And I don't know why people don't just do that. Then again, we have all the people, "Oh Lord, if you were to find something, then somebody would say that you tampered with it," or blah, blah, blah. Well, at this point, does it really matter as long as we find that baby? I know all these, I would do this and I would do that. Well, if you have the means and the talent to do it, then go do it. The next best thing for Summer's case is for everyone to petition for the state police or FBI agree to take over the case, but Hawkins County has to release the case. Not if FBI goes in and just takes it. They don't. Hello, Miss Carrie. Sorry, guys. I'm burping. No, at this point, it does not matter. Right, exactly. It doesn't matter. I don't understand why people don't just go up there and look and look. Trust me, if I had a car, I would be heading to Rogersville today. even with everything that's on my plate right this minute and what I need to get done, I would go to there today. If I had the talent and the equipment to scuba dive, I would go today and do it. And then again, if I was rich like some of these superstars out here, these singers and movie stars and crap that come from Tennessee, that call Tennessee home, if I was like that, that's exactly where my money would be going. No, I'll look for it. I might have saved it in my summer file. Okay. Does Grandus have one or two legs? We get the bottom of that. We need to get to the bottom of that. I'm not sure. And I do apologize to everybody that was in chat that night, but it just really agitated me because we had said, let's put this on the back burner and go ahead and find out what else we can find out about Summer from Star. And everybody just latched onto that like a dog with a bone or like a snapping turtle and would not just let it go. And they just kept on and on and on. And that's why I called it quits. Now, I do have the opportunity to get Star to come back on and talk to us, but I'm not going to do that if everybody's just going to keep on about the leg. Now, the plain and simple fact is, she says that she saw her leg. She saw that guys, I've had people tell me that there are fake legs that are made so well that it's made to look like the other leg so that people don't have to be embarrassed. And as far as Grandus telling anybody that she's got a fake leg, I know there's a few people out there, remain calm, that believe that it wouldn't be a big deal. But I'm telling you right now, that is the last thing I would want to call attention to. I would not say, oh, guys, look, I've got a fake leg. Here, look at this. I would try to keep it hidden, or I would try to keep it quiet. So I don't know if she does or not. If I had a car, I myself would find Kathy's house, and I would go to Kathy's house, and I would be knocking on the door asking Candace to talk to me. That's just the kind of person I am. And I don't know why these people don't do it. Of course, then again, all these people that had opportunities to talk to Candace and talk to Dawn before all the hoopla happened, every time they got a chance to talk to them, they talked to them like with kid gloves on and kissed their butts. Well, you don't have to be mean and cruel to talk to somebody, to talk to them straight. To ask them flat out, look, this is what I want to know. Just tell me. And if they start him-hawing around, tell them I'm not going to listen to it. Either tell me what you want to know or tell me what I'm wanting to know, or, we can end this interview. If enough people had done that to them, instead of kissing their butts and letting them think that all the YouTube is for them to gather money up, we might have got different answers. What's so funny? Up Church has a boat. We should ask him. Yeah, I know. He commented on Don B's video Don B did about him the other day. And he told Don B that he was up for going fishing. So maybe Don B can get him back on the summer case. Now, what's so funny? Remain calm. I mean, does her having a fake leg make a difference, except she may not be able to run as fast? LOL, that's bad, I know. No, it don't make no difference. Remain calm. It really don't. And maybe Star got it wrong. I mean, she may have gotten it wrong. But that doesn't mean that everything the woman was saying was fake. And the plain and simple fact is, I was just trying to find the information out. And if everybody had got off the leg kick and listened to her, even if there's truth in every lie told. So if Star was telling a lie, if people would have sit back and just asked the questions and tried to read between the lines, you find out a whole lot more stuff. If you can learn to listen instead of talk. It's a very important quality I have learned as I get older. Learn to listen. You'll learn a whole lot more. Don gets out in 66 days. Yeah, see, that's another thing I would do. I would go up there and pay him a visit. I thought the Hawkins County was on the iWeb visit thing, but I checked last night, guys. I was going to schedule a visit with him, but I checked, and that county does not do that type of visitation. If you want, I can send it to you. Give me an email, and that will prove she has 2 real legs. What, the picture? The picture of her in shorts? I've got it. I know you may not have been talking to me, but I've got that picture. People were bashing Don B for what? Said he was stalking Candace. No, he was not stalking Candace. It's just that happens to be on his way to work. I think Star was being taken advantage of by Candace like she did so many. She may have been. But Star was trying to give us the truth as she knew it, guys. I mean, it was more than any of these other people have been doing. And you know what else I would like to point out about Star and everybody wanting to bash her? Did you see a darn Cash App for her anywhere on my screen? The woman wasn't asking for a dang thing. Nothing. She was literally just trying to let people know what part of this horror story she knew. And she wasn't asking for anything. Unlike every other person that was connected to this family has done. Trust me, Charlotte, Don B is not stalking Candace. It had surprised me too, Charlie K. But then again, after that first video, with everybody flipping out the way they did and hollering he's stalking her, then I'm sure he'd have didn't feel too comfortable doing it. But hey, if somebody wants to come and take me to her house, I'll go knock on the door. I don't care. Exactly. Thank God someone knows where she is. I can overlook it. He's being respectful, just keeping tabs. Nothing wrong with that. It's a gray area for sure, but I'm okay with it. Well, that's okay, guys. He saw a vehicle go from that house to and they pulled in Arby's like the like somebody would pull in like they work there. So she might be working at Arby's, guys. Remain calm. He is going to come after you. He is going to come after you. Okay, guys, the secret is out. Candace is pregnant, and it is Don B's baby. Remain calm says so. Oops. Did I say that? I don't know if she's pregnant, guys. It's not Don B's baby, though, I promise. I can't promise that. Just for reference, I have never seen Don B in person, ever, okay? Oh, you are okay. That people were just accusing him of it. Okay, no, but he really isn't stalking her, guys. It's just literally coincidence. Remind me if I go there not to go to Arby's. Yeah, that's sort of what Don B was saying too. Actually, he was being a little bit more gross about it because he was saying, think about it, guys. She handles your food. She handles donwells, possibly BK's, possibly Ernie Shell's. And I was like, psh, forget all that guy, Don. If she's working up there and she's handling food, she goes to the bathroom and she handles something privately of her own. Now think about that one. Sorry, I'm being gross today, guys. But it's the truth. Karen Howard. Oh, he's been on there. He's just not been on there a lot. Talking about BK. You need to call Maury. I don't even, is Maury even still on TV anymore? You guys want to know what I heard this? I don't know if it was on if it was on one of my comments or if it was on somebody else's channel or something. I think it was one of my comments. You guys, yeah, I think it was the one where Ronnie Lawson's wearing the yellow vest, the last one I put out about summer yesterday. And this is allegedly, guys. Okay, allegedly. But they said that, and how they knew, I don't know. I did ask them. They said they heard that Chris and his wife are helping Candace. Chris, as in Chris McDonough. I believe the lady got it wrong accidentally and called the fake leg because she had a knee replacement, but honestly, it doesn't make a difference. Right, exactly. Oh, come on, Bob G. You know you got a fake. You know you've got an infatuation with Candace. You know it's true, Bob. You can go ahead and admit it to us. We will keep it secret for you. Hi, his Sally. Bob, you know I'm just messing with you. People were seriously bashing Don B about Candace. I felt badly for him. Well, all I can say is he's a big boy. He can take up for himself. The uppers are Candace drugs. Okay. They could be because he really wanted to talk to her, and if he believes he could truly help her, I can see that. Well, maybe. Yeah. Laugh it out now. I'll keep your secret, Bob. I promise. I think Candace and Don and Grandus played everybody that ever could came to the hill. That's just my own personal opinion, and that's why you do not get close with criminals in an investigation. Pray that Candace isn't pregnant. That almost gives me an anxiety attack. I really believe that she was fixed, guys. So Chris wants the truth from Candace. I understand, May. You're a big Chris fan. I'll just leave it at that. We can agree to disagree. I don't know, Cheryl, who's saying that she's pregnant. And I'm going to back up here. May, I will have to say this. I agree. Chris wants the truth from Candace. But would he want it as bad? Okay, would he be willing to help her tell the truth? Say if she was coming on my channel to tell it and not his. What do you think about that? He wants the truth, but he wants the truth to come out on his channel. Right? You think Don will turn on Candace if he is arrested for Utah and has to go to prison? Honey, I don't think he's going to be. And that's, I said the other night, I saw Chris McDonough do when he did his live, whatever night it was, Monday night, I think he did it, because everything with the Cali thing happened on Sunday. So I think that's why he went live Monday. But he made the statement that he believes that Don, when he gets out of jail, is going to go right back to the same thing he's been doing and has done for years. Now, if Chris McDonough honestly and truly thought that Donwells was going to be arrested and took to Utah, I don't think he would have been making that statement. Because if he thought Don was going to be arrested and took to Utah, how would he be out doing the same exact thing he's done for years? Oh, no, Dana Kay, you ain't got to say sorry, honey. No, I worry about Don B myself, and it makes me mad when people talk about him and say bad things about him. But it's just, I don't know how to defend that. I mean, we all, as Don's subscribers, viewers, friends, whatever, we know Don B is not stalking this woman. But there's no way to convince, half the YouTube otherwise. So I don't know what I could say or do is all I was meaning. April, we're not getting on the H train this morning, okay? I just can't do that this morning. If he is or has had anything to do with the Summer case, then he will be judged in a court. But otherwise, he's still a child, and I'm trying to keep a child's innocence as innocent as long as it can, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Yes, Nana, you are right. Chris thinks he knows everything. I myself know he doesn't know anything, or we would have Summer back. Well, I'm still on his butt about the bringing H and doing an interview with him. Chris McDonough supposedly is retired detective or whatever he was, investigator with all this special training and blah, blah, blah. Well, if he was truly concerned about this case, he wouldn't have jumped on there and brought a child on camera. Because I'm not saying if, but he as an investigator, ex-cop, whatever he was, knows that children have to be interviewed by special people, psychologists, whatever. And he should not have brought that minor child on camera and did that interview. Whether H was telling the truth or telling a lie, it don't matter. And whether it did the case any good or not, that don't matter. He should have had more respect for that child. And for the case, for that matter, in my opinion. Hi, Janet. Wish Don B would come up with new information. His repeat and repeat videos serve zero purpose, in my opinion. Well, honey, Cheryl, not being mean or rude or anything, honey, but do you have any new information? Because if you have new information, or you can come up with new information in the Summerwells case, there's probably at least 500 creators sitting here waiting for any new information. I mean, if you've got some or know where we can get it, please let us know and we'll all report on it. Until then, the Pete and repeat's all we got to go on. I mean, like I said, I'm not being hateful or rude or anything. I'm just saying there's nothing coming out. Allie gave him permission to do the interview. Don't matter. Obviously, Allie allows Hunter to smoke and drink and do whatever he wants to do. Does that mean if you went to their house, would you hand him a cigarette? Would you hand him a can of beer? No, you wouldn't. And why? Because you know it's wrong. It don't matter if Allie said it was okay for Chris McDonough to interview him. Chris knew that it was wrong. He shouldn't have done it. You're over who, Don B? You heard there's new information, so there's not. Not in the Summerwells case, no. Not that I've heard, not that anybody I've spoke to has heard, no. I agree, Sally. Well, Sweet Pea, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, just, don't watch him until there's something new comes out. Is all I know. I mean, that's right, Nana. We have nothing new on this case. We're stuck wondering what happened to Precious Summer. I agree. And I mean, we can't, I won't put it this way. I will not sit here and make stuff up just to have something to talk about. I'm not going to make up stuff. Come up with theories that go through my head, yes. And I will put them out there. But I've done that from the get-go. Is everything okay? Remain calm? April, we can agree to disagree, babe. Okay, Staffers, thank you. Yes, even he can be wrong in Summer's case. At the end of the day, H is a child who has a mother like Candace who literally could care less about raising their kids right. I agree. Okie doke, sweetheart. Charlie, what are you shaking your head about? And I don't mean to make anybody mad. I really don't. But sometimes this past week, things have been building up and it's bubbling over, guys. So if I say something to make somebody mad or I say something to irritate somebody or something you don't want to hear, then you got two choices. One, you can either overlook it and understand that me and all the creators are at our wits' end, or two, you can not watch. I mean, I hate saying that because I lost, everybody's telling me don't worry about it, but I lost 5 subscribers and that just breaks my heart. People are leaving me. I don't know why, and I'm sure they will come back. but it really bothers me. What do you mean you're keeping your mouth zipped, Charlie? What did I say? Yes, it is okay to disagree, April. I agree, hon. Debbie, yes, we all love Summer. I pray every day that she's found. We all do. See. Yes, April, we would love for you to solve the case. It helps to bounce around other ideas you would never think about. Disagreement can be good if done in a positive way. Absolutely, 100%, sweetheart. There's a video that says new information, but I didn't pay any attention to the creator, and it's the oh, okay, yeah, we understand, sweetheart. No, you ain't leaving. Well, of course you're not leaving. I just want to know what I said. Oh, thank you, Sally. I don't think I handle things classy. I think I'm very rude sometimes. I don't mean to be. It's just my mother coming out in me. And don't get me wrong, my mom was the best person in the world. I mean, the best. And the next closest person to her would be my daughter. And I've told my daughter since she's gotten grown, I keep telling her all the time, I hope I grow up to be just like you. One of the strongest, classiest people, my mother and my daughter both. I love good debates too. Miss Deb, thank you. I love you guys. Shoot, I'd love anybody to solve this case, honey. I don't care who it is. Well, thank you. A lot of people evidently can't handle bluntness, but that is the real me, guys. I'm very blunt. I disagree with the interview too, Charlie. You call it truth hurts. Sick and tired. I was sitting here trying to figure out what that said. I just realized what your name said. Sick and tired. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's my first time here. I've just been listening, so I'd like to wish each and every one of you a great day. Well, sick and tired, please make yourself at home. This channel was made so that everybody, whether they're a YouTuber or whether they're just a housewife sitting at home, they have a platform where if they have something to say, they've got a place to say it. So know that anytime you have something you want to say, whether it be a theory, a thought, and it doesn't matter whether you agree with anybody else or they agree with you, you have a place you can come on and have your say. All you have to do is email me or let me know in chat or in a comment that you want to come on, and you are more than welcome to come on panel. We'll even do a special go live to do it. But this channel is not just my channel. This is y'all's channel as well. If it weren't for you guys, this channel wouldn't exist. I think we're all going crazy because of the Summer case, honey. Well, you're welcome, sweetheart. Nana, I disagree with you with much respect. I think Chris was right to interview H. Oh, well, Charlie, why did you think you had to keep that quiet? Psh. If I have something to say to you, Charlie, I'll call you up. But I don't care if you disagree with me. Just like you don't care if I disagree with you. We each all have our own thoughts and feelings, and we don't care. That's what makes the world go around, is diversity. Come on. With all due respect, Charlie. Everybody has a right to their own opinion, hon. Where is the baby Summer? That is the $1,000,000 question. Grandma D, LOL. My hubby and his entire family finally broke me of it. Now I suck it up, Buttercup, and truck on. Broke you of what, Sally? Oh, and Charlie, if you got something to say to me, you got my number. You can call me up. You can bitch at me too, just as well as I can bitch at you. Ain't nothing but a thing. Or like my old boss used to say, ain't nothing but grits and gravy. Guys, I'm so damn bored. You're right, sick and tired. Absolutely 100 damn percent. Opinions are like a-holes. Everybody's got one, and most of them stink. Not my, no, honey, every damn one of them stinks. Oh, being able to handle bluntness. Yeah. None if it's my channel, I want to turn at modding. Well, honey, all you had to do was say you wanted to mod. There's no turns. I don't switch out my mods. My mods are the people that I see that I can trust. And if you want to mod, you're more than welcome to mod. All you have to do is tell me you want to mod. And as a matter of fact, I just thought about that when I went live just a minute ago. I was thinking, because I seen your name and I thought that I should make you a mod anyway. So great minds think alike. Hang on one second. We'll say abracadabra. Well, that is if I could. There you are. Abracadabra, you're blue. You're blue, May May. Yeah, don't forget to send me sage. Remain calm said that somebody said they were going to send me sage yesterday. I didn't see it because I was walking my dog. But yeah, send me sage, guys. Actually, I would just like a postcard from everybody. I would love that. I don't know. Postcards used to cost what, 13 cents to send? Of course, that was, a lifetime ago. I don't know what it would cost to get a postcard now. Oh, thank you, Dana Kay. She says, seriously, sick and tired, you will love the verbal exchange on this site. You're welcome, May May. You know I love you. Why ain't you a mod? You are a mod, Mary. Because you're on your phone. If you were, because you're Mary Lister, that's why you're not a mod. If you happen to be my friend, remain calm, you would see that you were a mod. Hang on a minute, and I'll make you a mod under that name too. See, why are you switching back and forth, Mary? Because you're on yours, remain calm. Hold up, Mary, is that you? Mary, are you on here as both? Are you messing with me? You're mean to me, Mary. But I made you a mod. Oh, you having split personality today? Okay. Well, both of your personalities are mods now, okay? My dad was a very kind man, but he wore a velvet glove to punch you in the mouth with. Well, I gotta get back at it, so I gave you a thumbs up and sub, y'all. Have a great rest of the day. Well, sick and tired, we are expecting to see you back. If you can make it, we go live at 6 o'clock this evening, okay? And if you'd like to come up, you're more than welcome to come up on panel. You have a wonderful day, hon. God bless you. I will just have to let you know that I love you bunches on here because I don't leave my house except to go to the doctor. Oh, well, Angie, honey, I hardly ever leave my house too. Well, the room. It's been that way for the past couple of years. That's why one reason why I wanted to get back to work, but I couldn't handle working for this restaurant over here. And now that I'm moving, I need to wait until I get over there so that I can find a job that I can get back and forth to. Yes, please come anytime. We are always here if anybody needs us. Well, you have a good day, Grandma D. Six Eastern. 6 Eastern, baby. Or if you can remember it better, just think 6 p.m. East Tennessee time. East Tennessee. We're going to get you a scooter and sage. I love you too, Angie. You had to go smoke. You don't smoke in your house? Well, I do. I do. I know I shouldn't, but I do. It's one of the few things that the government hasn't took away from us yet. So, are you bored too, Miss Deb? I'm sorry you're bored. Guys, I've been thinking, and I want y'all's honest opinion, okay? And I understand that some of you may not like the idea. On my second channel, it's been just been weighing on me, and I've talked to several different people about it. All my life, I never understood why people, the preachers and all them, skip around in the Bible. They start reading here and then they'll skip, to the New Testament and back to the Old Testament and skip from chapter to chapter and book to book. And to me, I learn best when I discuss things, when it's put in front of me and I discuss it. And to start with, I want to start in Genesis and read from there and not skip around. I want to read book to book. And I thought about doing that on my second channel, like read a section of it, give my opinion or what I think it's saying, and then let other people comment what they thought it said. I learn best that way. And I just want to know what you guys think of that. Right now, my second channel is sitting empty and nothing's being done with it. It's a channel that's not monetized, and it's something I can do anything I want to on it. And no, I'm not trying to cram the Bible down nobody's throat or cram religion down nobody's throat. But I'm sure there's got to be other people out there that would like to learn just like I would. I have no self-motivation, guys. That's why I gained so much weight, is because I can't. Unless I do it with other people, I don't go out here and exercise. Well, with the Bible, I would like to sit down and actually learn with other people. And I would love to know what you guys think of that. My other channel is Nana's Place. The link for Nana's Place is in every description of every video I've got. All you got to do is to go down into the description of this channel, and it gives you a link to the other channel. I mean, I've got like 42 subscribers or something like that to the other channel, and we were just playing music and stuff on there because it's not monetized. But even though it wasn't monetized, I was still getting fussed at by YouTube for playing music that's copyrighted. None of that is something you really need to think about, because we don't want it to be called cultish. What would be called cultish about it? Why would learning about the Bible be a cult? And Mary, plain and simple. I mean, that's just like when on the anniversary of Summer Getting Gone, and Tina, who is a preacher, was saying, honey, I don't want to offend anybody by saying a prayer. And I'm like, look, if it comes to the good Lord above and people are offended, they can go suck a big one. Because if it wasn't for the good Lord above, I wouldn't have my children, I wouldn't have my grandchildren, and I certainly wouldn't have this channel to begin with. And if it turns people off, if everybody was to unsubscribe to me tomorrow because I believe in the good Lord above and am not ashamed of it, then I guess I just wouldn't have a channel. Thank you, Truth a lot. Truth a lot. It's kind of simple. If you don't want to learn them, don't go to the channel. People need to understand you have choices. It's your choice to be somewhere or your choice to not be. Exactly. Where's Summer? And just because that's why you would do it on another channel is, I mean, on my other channel instead of this one, even though I pray and talk about God on this channel too, you know, I mean, I don't know how to explain what I'm saying, but where's Summer? Thank you. That's exactly right. Here's Sally. Even though I don't believe the same as you, I would not cause any issues. And if someone does, they can catch these hands. LOL. Oh, thank you, Christola. I do not look pretty. I have no makeup on. So do y'all think it would be a good, I mean, maybe not in some people's eyes a good idea, but is it something that, am I crazy? I mean, I would have different people come on and talk and stuff like that. Exactly. The world does need God more than ever right now. What? This is what I get behind the scenes, y'all, with a tad more cussing. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. With a tad more cussing. Come on, you can be truthful. I cuss a lot, guys. I just don't cuss on here out of respect for you all. I'm not a bad person because I cuss. I'm just was raised around 5 brothers. I do believe some people lack just plain common sense nowadays. I really do. But I still love them and I'll still pray for them. Exactly. You love, all of you love the idea. I'm not crazy, Christola. Yes, I am. I respect everyone for their beliefs too, even if it's not the way I believe. Now, I can't say that for all religions because I mean worshiping the devil is a religion also, and I don't respect that, but I respect their right to believe what they want to believe. I'm not going to tell them, you're just a horrible person because of this or that, the other. I just don't associate with them. Or I don't believe what they believe, should I say. Because I'm sure I've ran into a few people who worship the devil. And as long as they're decent and kind to me, I'll be decent and kind to them. Thank you, Debbie Evans. Thank you so much. That is so awesome. I like the fact that you truly want to know more, Nana. Thank you, Dana Kay. And I really do. I mean, it's not in the description. Oh, not in the description here because I haven't put it in there. But in all my videos, it is. In the videos. I've not put it in here yet. Thank you, Debbie Evans, so very much, honey. That is so appreciated. Um, yeah, it's in the description of all my videos. And when I put my information and stuff in, because this was just a pop-up, when I put the information and everything in, it'll be in there. And in most of my things, there's the link to you can go and buy. Not throwing it out there for any reason, just letting you guys know. I did up a couple of t-shirts and a t-shirt and a hoodie and a coffee cup, and it's the Utopian Galaxy, and the link for it should be in the descriptions too in all my videos. Nana, I would love to go over the Bible with you, starting with Genesis. Now, I have never read the whole Bible and can't remember half of what I have read. I'm an old lady, but the Bible can be confusing. Exactly. Now, I will say the one book that I can say for sure, positively, that I have read from beginning to end is the book of Revelations. Now, I've read it several times. I read it to my kids when they were little. My brother read it to me and my sister when we were little, and I know that's not the kind of bedtime stories you read to little kids, but for some reason we did, and that's always stuck with me. Exactly. You don't debate religion, you discuss it, and if it looks like it's fixing to turn into an argument or a disagreement or something, you say, okay, it's fine. You believe what you believe, and I believe what I believe, and we'll just leave it at that. We can still remain friends and share the word. We all need it. Yes, we do. There is not a person walking this earth that doesn't need their I don't know what the correct word would be, but like the Native Americans, they believe it's the Great Spirit. And for the other ones, like it's Allah. I believe it's Allah that they believe in. And for us, it's God. But guess what, guys? Everybody still has that one person or that one deity that they believe in. They just might call it a different word, but it's still just the one that's up there that they put their faith in. It's the one that they pray to. So we're not unlike when it comes to that. I would love to join your Bible book club. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, that would be a good thing. Call it a Bible book club. I wouldn't mind doing a book club, but y'all would get tired of the romances. I like romance. Miss Deb, are you leaving us? You have a wonderful day too, sweetheart. What does as my mate? What do you mean? I would. We'll kick the bad guys out of our class. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Absolutely. John 3:16. Nana, I have chill bumps. My hair is standing up. That's the only one I read ever and over relations, over and over. Exactly. That's the only one that I've ever read over and over. Summer deserves justice. I wasn't getting off Summer's thing, honey, but this is just talk. I'm bored and I wanted to come and spend some time with my friends. Everyone has a higher power they believe in. It's just different than others. Exactly. Yes, Christola, she's a blue crew now. Ain't that cute? And of course, Mary had to throw a fit because Mary was not part of the blue crew. You believe that, Christola? Romaine Calm was part of the blue crew, but Mary Lister wasn't. So she threw a fit. Had to make her one. Yeah, at 6, Charlie. At 6. You know what my favorite story in the Bible is, guys? It's Job. The story of Job. Because no matter what was thrown at Job, he overcome it. He didn't let the devil convince him that God was bad or that God didn't love him. Even with his children being taken and everything that happened to him, his faith survived throughout it all. And as long as you never deny God, you'll be doing good. And that's the one thing that I taught my kids out of the Bible above and beyond anything else. Never, ever go against God. Never deny him. As long as you never deny God, you will be safe. Maybe not safe in this human form, but you'll be safe in the hereafter. Right. It doesn't always have to be about sad stuff. Y'all need to chill. Listen to this teenage kid talk. I say teenage kid. She ain't. She is a mommy of 6, but to me, she's a kid, and I love her to death, and she's my pride and joy on YouTube. Always and forever. Oh, and Christola, I don't know if Nano for Life has contacted you yet through email, but I did give her your email, and she, you really need to talk to her. She wants to use you as an inspirational story on her channel. I'm troubled with knowing how hard Summer's short life was. It hurts my soul. I pray she is found before I leave this world. God is my saving grace, and Jesus is my Savior. Amen. 100%. Oh, really? What's the name of it, Charlie? Says, I seen a new movie where Jesus walks through the desert and meets up with the devil. Great movie, y'all. My favorite is Proverbs 3:15. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. That is absolute wonderful. You'll find out and let us know. Okay. Christola is, and but I mean, what Nano for Life, her channel is, that's the thing she's trying to get across. Her thing is for people to go on there and tell their stories, because a lot of times if you talk your problems, at not your problems, but like if you have a past story that has impacted your life greatly, and sometimes it helps to get, tell other people so that they know they're not alone and that other people have gone through horrible things. But she doesn't always just want it to be bad. And with Christola, because I did tell her a little bit about Christola's life, which is, and Christola has a wonderful, wonderful story. It's a true Romeo and Juliet story, except without the death part. The two young lovers, star-struck lovers, and they get together when they're teenagers, and they get married and have a whole house full of kids. And it doesn't happen that much here with people their age. They are still married 20 years later. And to me, that is just awesome. And that's what I told Nano for Life. And that's why she wants Christola to come on there and tell her Romeo and Juliet story, because she would be an inspiration to others. April C. Joshua 1:9. Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of good courage, and be unafraid, for the Lord thy God is with thee wherever you go. Amen. Right. I would also like to know the thing uh where Candace yells at one of them and says, "What have you done?" That keeps sticking in my brain. What have you done? Non, I have two accounts. One is on my phone and the other my laptop. I am a member on your channel, just saying. Oh, well, thank you, Debbie. You are very sweet, very giving lady, and I do greatly appreciate that. And yeah, she's right. May is right. We don't know if that's true, GC, but we don't know if the other part's true either about Candace saying that. But if Candace did say that to him, what could she have been talking about? Yes, Christola, without the death part. But you are an inspiration for a lot of people your age, and well, for a lot of people. I find the fact that you and your husband have stayed married for 20 years with 6 kids absolutely fantastic. Something I wasn't able to achieve, sweetheart. What? What sticks in my head is why DW called the bikers coming to get H. Why would he call them? Still sticks in my head. What do you mean he called them? I never heard about that. Sadly, that is my worst fear. What if they come and snatch my kids up and I can't control who they are around? It's scary as AF. CPS is a double-edged sword. Yes, it is. In your opinion, something happened that day? It is sad that there are no answers. BK was talking on a panel a few days back, and he said DCFS was talked about by the Wells, and makes me wonder why just for the boys and not Summer. Yeah, Dawn did say her summer being outside was her downfall. Said what, honey? Oh, about the bikers? Okay. I'm not saying he didn't say it. I'm just saying I've never heard that. Right. We all know he lies. Well, and that's the one. Hey, let me tell you right now, in my opinion, we have two facts in this case that we know beyond the shadow of a doubt that cannot be questioned. One, summer got gone. Two, it happened in the year 2021. We don't know for a fact when it happened, what day it happened, what time of day it happened, where she got gone from, who was around. We don't know none of that. Not for a fact. And all the rest of the stuff that we know for a fact is just stuff that has come out of their mouths that we've heard, like Dawn saying I have seven alibis and Candace has none, stuff like that. I heard about the bikers, but blew it off. The New York bunch was more of a concern. But why was the New York bunch part? I don't understand why people keep, and I know there's people on here that don't really like Andrew and all them. But what I don't understand is the New York trip, the New York bunch happened, what, 8 months? No, more than that. Probably like 9, 10 months before summer ever got gone. The boys did something that day. An accident happened. She won't say what did you boys do for no reason. Well, she didn't say you boys. What supposedly was said was, what have you done? But we assume, the boys were standing there. We assume she was talking to the boys. April, we don't know that Jose came back. We don't know that for a fact. We're going on someone else's say so. You're going to save this for another day? I have family in town and have to go soon myself. Well, I'm glad you were here, April. Yeah, I just got her back, and all these people, oh, he was talking to Ziggy. He was talking. No, he said it more than that one time on Ziggy's panel. And I would like to know what he meant too. FBI knows exactly where Jose was at. Jose did not come back there. I believe FBI over anybody. Truth, yes, that has always bothered me. Seriously, that big red flag. Right. Yes, Andrew, and whether anybody likes me saying it or not, I'm sorry, but I have to give Andrew credit for that. People badmouth him about it all the time. But I'm speaking as a mother and a grandmother. If I was in, which would never happen, but if I was in 5 states away from my child and I just heard that he is being drugged into the middle or is involved in a missing child's case, and I already knew he was in trouble on probation, and was a troubled child, my first reaction would be hire somebody and get my child out of there and bring him to me. And I cannot fault Andrew Hiltz for doing that. I can't, because that is exactly the first thing I would do myself. Honey, I've been saying that it wasn't Ziggy's kid. I've been saying that. Yeah, I would have extracted my child the same day, but and everybody's like, well, why didn't he come down here and get, well, maybe he didn't have the money. But it wasn't like he just hired some biker gang. I mean, these were bikers who deal with abused and children on a daily basis. That's their job type deal. So it wasn't like he just contacted some random stranger or something. He literally went in and found professionals that deal with bringing kids away from abusive situations and stuff. And I'm not sitting on here. Andrew is a liar. That's been proven. Believe me, my bikers won't do that. And if they did, Andrew don't have the money. That is not a lie. There's an interview with the guy there's videos, Charlie K, of them at the house, and the law shows up while they're there trying to pick H up. Andrew did not lie about that. It happened. The guy that's in charge of the bikers actually has a video out there. Mary can send you the video where he talks about all of it. It's not a lie. It really did happen. It could be that simple, and it may very well be that simple up until the point that Dawn and Candace made her disappear after it happened. Hello, you don't know me. Haven't seen you here in a while. Donwells stated that CPS was already involved because they made them move the bunk beds upstairs because Summer and the other little boy was too little to be sleeping with the older kids. Well, I don't know about that, but I do know in the state of Tennessee that after they're of the age of 5, they cannot share a bedroom with the opposite sex. And if it's in housing, they have to have only 2 kids per bedroom. Right, exactly. Right here it is, Charlie K. Remain Calm has all that information and she can give it to you. The biker gang was just a free service for Andrew to come and get H so that he didn't have to pay for anything, but H did not want to go. Right. Well, he may be a liar with other stories, but the biker thing and trying to get his son out of there, that he didn't lie about. Truth to light, it is a shame that those kids weren't removed out of there years ago. Everybody thinks bikers are horrible people. In reality, they don't take messing around with kids lightly. And let me tell y'all straight up, bikers do run for raising money for people. Exactly. Do runs for raising money for people. They also do them for the veterans and all kinds of stuff. Exactly. It's not just Andrew Hiltz that tells lies. Can anybody on here name one person that you believe that's connected to the Summerwells case, including law enforcement? Name one person that you believe 100%. I can't name anybody. All bikers aren't bad. I believe him to an extent, but I'm sure there's stuff that he's got that he's telling lies about too, honey. He has to. I believe it was you that I talked with this about. The plain and simple fact is, when he first saw Don hand that child that left-handed cigarette, why didn't he do something right then? Why didn't he go to the law? Why didn't he go to CPS? Why didn't he report it? You know why he didn't? Because he was sitting right there with them, smoking it too. I would put my hand and swear on a Bible that's the truth. And that's why he didn't come forward and report Don and Candace or report anything that he saw going on. If y'all think I'm wrong about that, please tell me. Exactly, Carrie. Of course he was. Or else he would have went to the law and right then. Exactly. He should have called somebody and reported it, and he didn't because he was right there smoking it right along with them. I agree with you on Dudley doing drugs with the Wells, but that don't make him a liar. I think he is telling the truth. I didn't say he was a liar. I said I don't trust what he says because he has his own stuff to cover. If he came out and told the complete truth, if he wasn't lying about anything, April, then why didn't he turn it in when Don was handing him that boy that stuff? He didn't come forward and tell the truth because he was smoking it with them. Now, you think Dudley's going to come out and say, oh, I was standing there smoking it with them? He didn't. A lie is a lie, whether it's I can't say it. If it's omitted truth or a lie, it's still a lie. He still didn't do the right thing. There is truth and lies in all the statements. Exactly. What? Why she thinks Jose's alive? I've never thought Jose was passed. I've always said from the get-go, as soon as Justice for All came out and said, well, I just needed to let you guys know that he has passed. I needed to be the first one to tell you all. That right there told me that he ain't dead. If he was dead, you wouldn't have to make such a huge statement about him not being alive. In my opinion, guys, I may be wrong. I may just be somebody that's very loud and very mouthy and have everything wrong. That's what I believe, Charlie, that he was put in protective custody. That or the witness protection program. Everybody wants to connect the 2020 trip to Summer getting gone or trying to place Jose in that he was grooming the child or whatever. Plain and simple fact is that may not all be true, but then again, there may be more going on there than what we know. And Jose could know what is going on or what was going on. He may have witnessed things that was happening while he was staying there. And when TBI or whoever it was that caught up with him started talking to him, he started spilling the beans. And in the process of spilling the beans, told them, I fear for my life if I give this information over. And if it really is true that they're going after this big trafficking ring of whatever they might be trafficking, they could very well have put Jose in protective custody or the witness protection program. And in doing so, the best way to get him out of sight, make people stop looking for him, is say he passed. And no, his family wouldn't know any different. Because the whole point is for everybody to believe that he has passed. But then again, like I said, with Justice for All coming out and trying to make such a big to-do about him not being alive no more, makes me think that maybe the government ain't even got nothing to do with it. Maybe he went in hiding himself. And he's got everybody telling this story. Just so people, YouTube, and everybody else will leave him alone. Oh, I missed something. What are we talking about, Christola? Bye, Kathy. We love you, hon. We'll see you next time. Thank you, Debbie. You have a great evening, hon. Pandrew has admitted to Satanist, bisexual prostitute. I wouldn't trust him to have custody of my cat. Well, I don't know. The great thing about being old now is I say what the heck I'm thinking or feeling. Not a fan of what others think. I speak a lot more freely after my C diagnosis. I was just talking with somebody else about that the other day, that once you get diagnosis like that you do speak more freely. Thank you, his Sally. His sexuality has nothing to do with being a bad person, someone who can't be trusted. Exactly. You think Jose was hidden too? And it's a possibility he might have had something going on with, but we don't even know for sure that he threw that phone in the ocean. I mean, really, we don't. There are probably more hiding in Summer's case than we know. There's been so many getting gone since Summer went. Yep. Okay, Mary, not trying to be rude, but where was it said that Jose threw his? He said that, honey. Dana Kay, on his interview with Justice for All, he said it. 3,000 miles out into the ocean, he said. You put it all in caps. Sorry, I'm looking right here. Okay. Okay, Nana, read this out loud, please. Y'all, going on 2 years ago, a YouTuber I knew was accused of some things, and he faked his unaliving, and girlfriend something along went along. Y'all, they made an obit online. He faked it. Exactly. It can be done. Well, we don't, none of us know for a fact, honey, one way or another. Nobody has to eat crow until it all comes out. And trust me, I'll probably be the one that eating most of the crow. Whatever gets you through the night. Is that what you're talking to me, Charlie? You talking to me? Huh? You got something to say to me? You jump up here on this panel, boy. We'll just have to duke it out. No, Andrew. Right. Hello, Charlie Boops. Yeah, he did say it on the interview that he threw it in the ocean. I was reading your Truth to Light. I was reading that. Eat organic fruit and vegetables raw and take the oil of cannabis every day for a few months. C is just a pocket of toxins that you can remove. Change your whole diet. Eat to love sweetly. Oh, Nana, I got so sick of my family being critical of my life. I started giving it back to them because of it. They started turning their kids against me. I've gone no contact with all of them. I am so sorry, Dana Kay. That's just wrong. Thank you, Christola. I appreciate that. That's it. I didn't sit well with me, and that's why I sort of just shrugged the comment off. I can't. You need to come on here and show me why I cannot remove comments from my side. I can't. Just don't touch me. I need a woman. What? Who's trying to touch you, Charlie? Okay, I'm sorry. I should have said he was Satanist prostitute who likes pandas, the symbol of pedos. It's not that, honey. It's never mind. Hello, Renda. Jose made his living on deep sea fishing boats. It's not that hard to believe. His phone could be in the ocean. Doesn't mean it's foul play on his part. Right. And he could have got mad at somebody else and threw his phone in the ocean. Who knows? The another rumor or whatever it was said that he likes chicks with, And maybe, there was a guy on there that made him mad and he got jealous and they were having some kind of a oddball affair and he got jealous or something and threw the phone in the ocean. We don't know why he may have threw his phone in the ocean. It may not have had nothing to do with summer. I mean, we truly don't know, guys. All of this is rumors and say so and just a lot of it's made up stuff that through what is the old game that little kids password or whatever it was called, where I say something and then somebody in here takes it to another creator and tells it to them, and then they put their spin on it and tells it, and it keeps going. And that's where 90%, and I'll put my hand on the Bible for this too, 90% of all the information in the Summerwells case is from one person making a statement and everybody running in 50 different directions telling other people, and they've all put their own spins on it. Telephone. It's called telephone. It's called telephone. You always have to try to correct me, don't you? Maybe it was called telephone when 20 years ago. Try 40 years ago, it might have been called password. Thank you. Panda represents black eyes that people get from being violated in the back door, but we can't ever know for sure if that's why Andrew likes pandas. Come on now. That's true. And it's bad because I was at my 6-year-old granddaughter's house the other day and somebody had given her a gift, and it was like a little t-shirt and a panda bear and something else. And I freaked out, guys, and told her dad, you can't do this. You can't. Y'all need to know what this stands for. And that's sad. That's a 6-year-old little girl who likes panda bears. And I'm freaking out telling her dads, don't allow her to have this. You're welcome, Dana Kay. It's actually cell phone. No, Charlie K. Honey, back when you were a kid and you were playing that game, cell phones didn't even exist. I know, because when I was a kid, they didn't exist. So it couldn't have been called cell phones. It's called sexting. It is not called sexting. These little kids don't play a game called sexting. Are y'all, am I missing something, or have y'all just went off on some wild tangent here? We were talking about the game where little kids say one word or a sentence and you whisper it in the other person's ear and they tell the other person what they thought was said. That ain't got nothing to do with sexting or cell phones, or am I losing it here? Yes, it's sad that stuff like pandas and unicorns, etc., having the innocent taken away. Exactly. I used to love panda. Oh, yeah, I used to love panda bears too, until all this crap came out. It's called Chinese Whisper. Sally says it's called playing telephone. Oh, she was joking. Okay. You had me worried there, May May. Jeez. No, I've never. I heard somebody say something about her having a beautiful voice, Kimberly, but I've never heard it. I would love to hear it. Chinese Whisper. Okay. Well, I've never heard it called Chinese Whisper either. Well, y'all had me worried. I thought I was going nuts. I thought maybe I really missed a big part of the conversation. I can only imagine the faces I'm making on this stupid thing. That's why I don't like using the camera. Yeah, that case screams foul play. Yeah. All right, May. Nona, I am slow. LOL. The sexting was Jose and a he she. Oh, honey, I'm just old school too. That's okay, Danny K. I'm the host and or hostess, and I'm lost. So don't feel bad. What do we got here, Christola? You are kidding me. You are so much like me. It's unreal. Had I been in your shoes, I would have done the same thing. Guys, she went and looked it up on Google, and this is how you play it. I'm sure that's what that is. Because right there's her boom. I'm right. Yeah. We know, Miss Christola. Yes, Carrie, we are. You and I are old school. Yes, I'll be having nightmares. Oh, y'all don't know what kind of nightmares I've been having lately. Ooh, Lordy. I've been having some nightmares. There's a few of you that I have talked about these dreams, nightmares I've been having. Yeah, and if you know what I'm talking about, I've been having lots of them. And it's not pretty. I can't understand why somebody has not charged her either. Plain and simple, she is the mother. She was there. She was responsible. Uh, Guys, I found a case the other day. I don't know if I talked about it the other night or not on live. It's called the Skelton Brothers. There was three little boys, 9-year old, 7-year old, and a 5-year old. And needless to say, they were the parents were getting divorced. The boys had visitation with their dad. He, for whatever reason, the kids got gone from his house. He says he was trying to protect them from their mother. She had passed, like, years and years and years before that, had past history. She got in trouble and spent time in jail over sleeping with a 14-year-old. But, it wasn't her kid or anything. But, anyways, the kids are gone. He tells police that he gave them to this underground railroad thingy to keep them safe. Won't tell law enforcement nothing else. He's still, it's been 11 years now. They are still missing. Everything's the same with the Summer case. I mean, no evidence, no trace, no nothing. And but the thing is he got 10 to 15 years in prison for imprisonment or something like that. It's for holding people against their will, I guess. But it's something called something imprisonment. Why can they put him in jail and keep him in prison all these years, literally for not telling them where the boys are? but they can't do anything to Dawn and Candace. Hey, somebody please explain that one to me. This man has been sitting in jail for 11 years. I mean, from the time the boys got gone. False imprisonment. That's what it was. False imprisonment. Unlawful imprisonment. Okay. Either way. He has sat in jail for 11 or prison for 11 years because he refuses to tell what happened to the boys. Tell me why they can't do something to Dawn and Candace. And I do plan on putting a video out about the skeleton boys because they are still looking for them. They were never found. They are now 20, 18, and 16, I think, or something, somewhere in there. I heard about them. It's the same with Madeline McCain. No one been jailed. She got gone just like Summer. Lucia, hello. I haven't seen you in a while, hun. Don't say Tennessee LE. Say Hawkins County LE. And see, that's agitating me too, because just because Hawkins County is in Tennessee, everybody wants to come down on Tennessee. Well, not all of Tennessee is Hawkins County. I know the reason, but can't think of it on why he is in jail. I would have to go back and it was what she said just a second ago. What I said, false imprisonment, unlawful imprisonment. That is the reason they arrested him. That is the reason that he is sitting in jail. Trust me, I sit and watched everything I could find on it the other day and read up on it. That is the reason. Hello, Miss Zero. They found a way to change Lori Vallow, not supporting the kids and then not producing them. Charge, not change. To charge. I don't understand why they can't charge nobody in the Summerwells case. Right. They left all three of their kids. They should have gotten something for leaving all three of them. Hello, Nano for Life. Yeah, well, that's okay. Christola, let me give you guys a little piece of useless information. Like Christola says, amen, Nana, just like everybody says Alabama screws our own cousins. Irritating. Well, Tennessee and Kentucky both have got a bad, bad name for brothers and sisters marrying brothers and sisters. And everybody literally takes it to heart. And they think of it in the worst circumstances. When what it really means, and I know I've said this before, but what it really means is there's a lot of sets, because families back when, way back in the old days, lived in the country, miles and miles away from everybody, and like way away from the big towns. And so you had like neighbors who had a whole passel of kids. And say you had two brothers and a sister lived in this house, and the next door neighbors, which would be 2 or 3 miles down the road, had 2 girls and a boy. Well, because they're the closest thing they have to boys and girls, to be able to date, you would have brothers and sisters marrying brothers and sisters. The 2 brothers and the daughter, or the 2 brothers and the sister in this house, married the 2 sisters and the brother in this house. And I know some people that happened to. My sister-in-law, her mom and dad, there was 2 boys and 1 girl, married 2 girls and 1 boy. And that's where they came up with the brothers and sisters marrying each other. Sorry if you all did not want to hear that, but I just wanted to say it. You sent me a private message with that number you wanted. Okay, thank you, Nano. I worked for a doctor whose wife did the same thing to him with their daughter. She left the U.S., moved to New Zealand, and can't be extradited to face charges. So would be 20. She would be 22 now. That's horrible. It's taken way too long, longer than it should. Kissing cousins. Kissing cousins. Do you know what that means, Remain Calm? You should, but do you know? Does anybody know what a kissing cousin is? The true meaning. Thought that of her being alone makes my stomach turn. Poor baby. Yep. Well, whether the ends want to know it or not, I'll tell you what kissing cousins are. After the third cousin, the babies won't come out messed up if they have kids together. So they're allowed to kiss. They're allowed to marry. That's a kissing cousin. The generations are so far apart, there's not real blood in there, and therefore they can get married and have kids. I have a step uncle who used to say that if their ancestors were researched, that it would turn out his dad was actually his great grandfather, right? If Summer was taken, maybe she's with a loving family. I pray she is, then I'm okay with that. But the fact is, unless we find out, ain't nobody ever going to be okay with it because we just don't know. No, it's not greeting a relative with a kiss. You're messing with me, right? Remain calm. No, it's not greeting a relative. It's because I don't know about it anywhere else, but in Tennessee, if you were first, second, third cousins, you're not allowed to get married or have relations. Anything after a third cousin is considered a kissing cousin, and you can marry them. You dated your third cousin for a while? Shame on you. Can't date third cousins. No, that's the meaning. No, it ain't. By golly, we're going to look this up. Elvis is alive. He made a movie called Kissing Cousins. You're crazy. Hold up. Remain calm. I'm looking, guys. That's bullcrap. That is not what that means. Oh, right here. Keep going down. Urban Dictionary, remain calm. A distant relative known well enough to kiss when greeting to be distinguished from effing cousin. I'm not sure exactly how I'm related to him. He's just a kissing cousin, meaning his relation is so far back. A kissing cousin is any cousin that is not a first cousin. In most places in the world, first cousins may not have sex and have babies. But in most cultures, second cousins and higher can have sex and have babies. Degree of cousinship is determined by how many generations they shared ancestor is removed from the individual closest to the generation of the shared ancestry. Okay, well, the way I was raised, a kissing cousin is beyond third cousins. Okay, not just first cousins. Yes, I'm looking in the redneck handbook. Thank you. Up here in the hills where we chew tobacco. Get real, remain calm. Come on, that's the Urban Dictionary. I'm a bookworm here. Remember, LOL. You might be a bookworm, but you ain't no redneck bookworm. Love you, his Sally. Have a great day, sweetheart. Say what out loud? Yeah, I believe they passed the law here. You can hear too now for some reason. All right, can they hear me, Christola? Is it the two youngest ones? And can they hear me? No, get them. You know I will. Roll Tide my ass. Hey guys, y'all want me to tell you something? Here's a joke for you. Do y'all know why birds fly upside down over when they fly over Alabama? Does anybody know the answer to that? Birds fly upside down when they fly over Alabama because they ain't nothing worth shitting on down there. Sorry, I'm a little rude today. Lots of relatives on the same generational tree. So, Christola, did you say the kids could hear me? They don't, except over Alabama, honey. But you know how when birds are flying through the sky and they just poop all over anything? Well, when they get to the border of Alabama, they roll over and fly that way because there ain't nothing worth pooping on in Alabama. That's where your family comes from, is Alabama? Oops. Well, thank you, Christola. I'm glad it was funny for you. Nano for life, I've got your message if you're still in here. Oh, wow. 3 hours? Well, I can't say much. We're going on 3 hours on this live right now. What time is it? 2:30. I probably need to jump off here, seeing how I'll be coming right back on in just a little bit. Eagles do it all the time. Do what? Maybe when they are drunk, they do. Oh, yeah, they can hear you. Talon, I'm telling you right now, son, if you don't sit your butt down and leave your mother alone, I'm going to come through his front door and tire you a new one. I'm over your crap, son. And girls, you better sit down too. Sorry, guys. Talon's a handful. I love my Christola, and I don't like it when her babies mistreat her. Talon, I tell you what, I'm going to get your brother after your butts. What I'm going to do. I sound like you. Christola is my pride and joy, and I can't have her babies mistreating her. I just can't. And they listen for about 5 minutes when I get on to them. Of course, by the time I ever get to go down there and see them, they're going to be scared to death of me. He said, what did he do? I don't know, Talon. I don't know what you did. Your mama's tattling on you. Your dad's family was moonshiners. Talon, if you didn't do anything wrong, son, I love you and I'm sorry. Your mama's a snitch. She snitched on you for no reason. I'm sure you were sitting there being a good little boy, not doing nothing wrong. Right? She said she's going to get a hold of you, Nano for life. I'll give it to her, hun. Lucia says, text her what he did real quick. She's a troublemaker. I need to call your daughter. She's naughty and 36. Oh, Lord. Hello, Borrowed Angel. You're new to the group, huh? Oh. Okay. Is this who I think it is? Is this who I think it is? Borrowed Angel. Did I talk to you the other day about that? Or is this somebody else? The other person. Hello, Selena. Later, everybody. I didn't even know you were in here, sweetie. I'm so sorry. Hello, Stitches. You were trying to let your kiddo hear what I've said. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, freaking right. You know how he is, Nana. I know how he is, baby girl. I do know. No, Nana, I've been since the beginning. Oh, okay. Okay, hello, baby. Yes, I see who you are now. Okay. I could start a business. Oh, trust me, I've got lots of practice. Lots of practice, years of it. Lots of stories about outrunning or dodging and outrunning revenuers. Oh, we'd love to hear them. So maybe he would sit down and play his games. Oh, like I said, I've got lots of practice of yelling at kids. So Patricia Pierce, you have a great day, hun. I love you too, Borrowed Angel. I love each and every one of you guys. I really do. And I do consider y'all friends. That'll work. You can be my UK connection. You just line them up, honey. We'll take once a day, guys, and I'll go live and we'll have a set appointment. Everybody can set their phones up so that your kids can hear me. And you'll have to send me a list of things that I need to say. And I'll just make it one big announcement, sort of like a loudspeaker. And I'll swear up and down that I'm outside every one of your doors. You already told your story, yeah, about the rat and the grandkids, moonshine. Oh, well, thank you, Charlie. Oh, wow, hun. You are family. And that's how we look at it. Well, oh, well, you tell B I said thank you. And I love him too. You'll give me a list? Oh, I don't mind one bit, guys. It gives it some stress relief. I can just yell at kids because that actually calms me down. Because when you're yelling at kids, you know that the kids are there and they're safe. And my son used to get upset because I would yell and scream at my grandkids. But if you ask any one of my grandkids, because I threaten to beat the crap out of them, but you could turn around and say, "Are y'all?" And they're like, "No, Nana, we know you ain't gonna do nothing." I mean, they would sit down and shut up because if they didn't, they'd have to keep listening to me. But other than that, they knew I wasn't gonna touch them. My grandbabies are my world. Kids are my world. Ain't no way in the world I would seriously hurt somebody if I was around somebody and they were hurting a kid. Thank you for your awesome entertainment. I wasn't bored one bit. I love you guys loads. Thank you for making me a mod. I won't let you down. You guys are all my family and I love you everyone. Oh, well, we love you too, May May. You ain't got to worry about letting me down. And you also, let me tell you this too. You ain't got to worry about being in here every time I go live. If you've got life to do, you go do your life. That's why I have several different mods, is so that if some aren't here, others are. If somebody don't feel like being here or they've got other things to do, they can go do it. And I still have mods in here. So I understand life comes first. You'd go Hulk on them, yeah. Hey guys, I've got to pause for just a minute. I'll be right back, okay? Sorry guys, it was about my apartment, but evidently I didn't get to it in time. It's okay. He texted me. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Okay. Anyways, sorry about that. Sorry. You have to scoot. Yeah, I probably myself need to get off here. Hello, single mom. Hey, single mom, on that thing that you posted on Facebook, it looks like you were talking about your daughter being missing. So just to clear this up, it is not your daughter, right? Because you said she was gone missing out of South Carolina or somewhere. Remain calm. I love you if you're leaving, hun. And I'll be off here in a few minutes, Remain calm, if you want to call. I just realized I didn't get my daily phone call today. Huh. All right, well, I'll call you here in a minute. Remain calm. I got to make a phone call. Okay, it was somebody else's daughter. Well, on the Facebook post, it looks like you're saying that it's your daughter. I realized that you were actually reposting it for somebody else, but it does read as if it's your daughter that's missing. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here so that I can get some stuff done, and I will see you all back here at 6 o'clock. I love you, each and every one. I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. And I hope we haven't run out of things to talk about. I'll see y'all at 6, guys. Bye-bye.